literally been awake for 12 hours with the layover in Amsterdam. We are now in the hotel. When I got in, I literally just crashed. I fell asleep for probably like 50 minutes and I set my alarm because I knew I was going to fall asleep. But the worst feeling ever is like when you're literally on no sleep for a full day and then your alarm goes off and you're so tired and I had to force myself out of bed, whack a little bit of makeup on my face, and now we're going to Ruben Amorim's press conference, which is going to be very, very interesting because Andre Onana and Nemanja Matic have been going at it. And can I just say, controversial, I much prefer players to be like this. I respect it a lot more than the typical PR answer, diplomatic answer that's like, we respect this club a lot, we're going to show it on the pitch. Instead, Nemanja Matic was like, you're the worst goalkeeper, one of the worst goalkeepers for United, keep your mouth shut. And Andre Onana was like, I've lifted a trophy for Manchester United. You haven't. It spices up the game. You've got that fight, you've got that battle, and both teams are desperate to win. It gives you that bit of excitement building up to the game. But Ruben Amorim would definitely get asked about it. Dallow's going to be in the presser. Ryan is literally ringing me, telling me to come now. Rich coming from him, because I was waiting for him before, hence why I started the video. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit at Ruben Amorim's press conference.
Ruben, to you, Altay Bayindiri is back available for selection. He had started Europa League game under you, done very well. Would you expect him to come back in to play in the Europa League games?
We'll see. Tomorrow he's going to play Onana, and Altay is returning now. So we have three top goalkeepers that are ready to play.
And just on the Onana starting, as you've just revealed, obviously we've seen the comments between Matic and Andre Onana. How do you think that will affect the game tomorrow? Do you think it adds anything to it?
I think tomorrow will not matter. I think if you see the full quote of Andre Onana is quite different. The first sentence is Lyon is a very, very good team. So I think sometimes the players don't listen, or the coaches don't listen the full quote, and sometimes it's just a misunderstanding. And I know Matic also. He's a great guy. So tomorrow is going to be a normal game.
Tell you what, I hope the players are better tonight than I was at paddle, but it's all about learning. I'm going to go full Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know when he played against table tennis? I think it was against Rio Ferdinand, he got smashed up, and then he practiced like all week, and the following week he was like, Rio, play me at table tennis, and then he beat him because he was so obsessed with winning. That's how I'm going to do with paddle. We played against the Sky Sports team, and then we had to mix teams because me and Ryan were just beginners. But yeah, it was a good way to start the morning, get the body moving. But it's time to go meet Ricky, who is going to give us an update on how his trip is going. I have a feeling his trip involves a lot less paddle and a lot more beer. On the way to meet Ricky, predictions of what he's going to say, Ryan.
Bruno should be sold, and he would like a 1-1 draw.
And Matic is the best midfielder in the world.
Correct.
Okay, everybody, I am outside the Groupama Stadium, joined by Ricky. Ricky, first of all, how was last night?
Fantastic. I went in an Irish pub and I watched the PSG game against Villa. And even as it was approaching injury time, I fancied PSG to score again, and they did. And now they're in the driving seat.
Lyon fans are going to be out in full force.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to be expecting? Do you think they're going into it thinking, we've got this against Man United?
The ones, obviously some of the fans are going to keep up to date with the Premier League, aren't they? And the ones that do are going to think that they've got a really good chance, yeah. But there'll be others thinking, wow, this is the mighty Manchester United coming to town. So there'll be a mixture of emotions, won't there? Personally, I don't think, obviously we're in the Premier League. Everyone talks about our leagues being the best league in the world and all that. If we were in the French league, I don't think we'd be any higher than where Lyon are. You know, the 5th or 6th in the league or something. We might not even be that high. So it's going to be a tough game without a doubt.
Would Matic still get into Manchester United's midfield?
He'd get a lot of game time. Obviously, we chop and change it, don't we? He's as good as Casemiro. He's playing a lot, isn't he?
Diplomatic answer from Ricky. Next one, what's your score prediction?
I'll go for a 1-1 tonight.
Go for a 1-1. I think I might go similar. And last but not least, would you take a draw going back to Old Trafford? If I offered you now, you're going back to Old Trafford with a draw, you don't have to play the game, would you take it?
Yeah, I would, because obviously away goals don't count for 2 now like they used to do in the case of a draw. So even a 0-0 tonight, I'd take it, because they've still got to beat us at Old Trafford then.
And then on Onana's comments, do you think he's going to drop a masterclass or a disaster class?
Toss a coin. You never know with him, do you? Could be either.
You never know. I'll back him.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
Okay, everyone, we are ready to go to the stadium. I'm really excited now. I don't know why, but I have a feeling United are going to win. It's going to come crashing down to earth, I know it. Literally got in from meeting Ricky, shower, coffee, bit of makeup on, summery outfit on, which I'll try and show you in a second. And it's ready to go, because we need food, we need to find some fans, and then we get in the stadium and it's game time. I don't know, this weather just makes me like, oh, it's so excited. And it's nice to actually just have a summery outfit on and go outside and feel the warmth on my skin. I'm in a good mood. United, don't mess this up. Trying to show you in the mirror, but this is the outfit. Got a long skirt on and then got some sandals, but I'm not showing you them because there's some weirdos out here that clip up pictures of feet and put them out there, so I'm not doing that, but I have got some nice sandals on as well. The toes are out.
Of course not, no, very bad.
But still a big club. Still a big club.
It's big club, yeah. I think for me, Lyon, it's possible to win.
I think, yeah, I don't know if we'll win.
For this here, for the stadium, I think it's possible to Lyon win. In Old Trafford, I think
Really?
Man United is to win.
We haven't been very good at home, so...
In the home is good, Lyon.
Yeah, but United isn't.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very 50-50.
I mean, we're not really good anywhere we go.
So I think it'd be
I
one...
think 2-1.
I was going to say 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Who's
so.
the best Lyon player that we should look out for?
Excuse me?
Best Lyon player.
Best Ryan Cherky.
Yeah.
Matic, yeah.
Yeah.
Matic is good player for the League One.
Yeah, okay,
For
yeah.
for the big match, for me is very long a little for
Too old
for
now?
intensity and
Too
for-
old.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. What do you like him?
Yeah. He's for me is the best is best player in the United. Yeah.
Okay, we have managed to get some food. We wanted pizza, but we've ended up with this. It's from a butcher's. What's it called? Brute Butcher. Well, this is the cutlery that we've got to work with. So don't know if it's a French thing, but
Probably sustainability.
by the way, that's exactly how steak should be. That colour right there. The first sip of a Coke Zero cannot even describe the feeling. Unreal. Right, let's try this steak. What player is this going to compare to? Okay. Taste test for the steak. First impressions, the colour is spot on. If you're having your steak anything over medium, get out. Medium rare all the way.
I think this thing's shit.
What? Steak is unreal. Could be a bit warmer, it's a bit cold, but we move. Yeah, chill out on getting it everywhere. Fry. Looks crispy. Last thing you want is a soggy fry. You want the crisp. I would actually rather my fries overdone than underdone. And these look like a good colour. Fries are nice. Again, could be hotter. It's giving lukewarm. Okay, overall, Coke Zero was a 10, but it just is a cold Coke Zero. It's amazing. Steak and fries, I'm going to give it a 7 or 8. What player at United is a 7 or 8 out of 10?
Mazraoui.
It's a Mazraoui. The steak and chips from Brute Butcher in Lyon is a new Star Mazraoui, and if I was them, I'd advertise that because that's a good. I'd advertise that if I was them because that's a good compliment. I'm coming back in to say I got to the middle of the steak and I want to change my rating to a 9 out of 10.
So at least the Bruno then.
Yeah, I was no, Bruno's a 10. He was a 9. Ahmad's a 10 as well. One of them players. It is steps up.
Your favourite, Andre?
No. No. I won't be coming back to that restaurant if it was the case. Okay, my mission was successful because I found Maud and I have found Humzit as well. Humzit, welcome to my YouTube channel. Maud has been on it before.
Yeah, I've been on it, man. I'm a veteran.
Do you know what? I should have introduced this segment with hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm with Kobe Mainu and I'm with Leny Yoro. They've joined me outside for an exclusive interview.
We went to the barber together and I just told him, look, just give him what I've got.
He wanted to fulfill the vision, didn't he? Can you show everyone your shirt, please? This means you're backing Mason Mount today.
Yeah, apparently it does. Obviously, I did get it for Cristiano Ronaldo, the goal. But I'm a Mason Mount fan, and I think your prediction with Tom before, he could really announce himself. You know what I mean? As a Man United player in this tournament.
Yeah, well, he's already revealing my prediction. I'm saying, right, Mason Mount, a lot of people would rank him as one of the worst number 7s that United have had. Not by his own fault, he's just been injured. But if he can get fit and make an impact in this tournament, he could be in a situation where he's starting Europa League final, hopefully, and could score the winning goal. So everything can change very, very quickly.
I like this kind of thinking though, do you know, and not many fans actually think like this, just the positive vision, what could happen in a good sense. Most people are thinking, oh, he's probably never going to come good. But you're there thinking, actually, imagine that hero's journey.
Mason Mount goal in the final.
Mason Mount final.
Do you know what? We'll come back to this. I'm really Who is starting as the 2 number 10s?
I'm going to say Mason Mount and Joshua Zirkzee.
Bruno plays that position now, so Bruno and Zirkzee. But no, Zirkzee, I just think like he's just shown like some crazy tackles. Do you know what I mean? It's like R9. I'm saying it now, yeah. Zirkzee reminds me of R9. Yeah.
Zirkzee reminds you of
R9 and Fellaini won.
Last question, score prediction.
2-0, Bruno Fernandes and Rasmus Højlund because he loves the Europa League.
What?
2-1. I'm going to say Bruno and let's go with Mason Mount goal, man. Let's go with Mason Mount goal
I have
today.
fully started the
Mason Mount, bro.
Mason Mount fan train.
Onana assist.
Onana assist. No, I don't even. Now it's time to go in to press. There's the stadium. Only in France would you have wine and beer. By the way, it's nearly all gone because it's nearly kick-off time. Before a game for the press who are working. It's like if I was on that before I did imagine me interviewing one of the players after a few wines. What I'd ask them. Also my post-match reaction. I need to bring Ricky in one of these, get him on it, and then you'll probably see the best ever fan reaction you've ever seen after a game. Okay, the team news is out, and all I can say is Andre Onana 1, Nemanja Matic 0. Matic is on the bench. Andre Onana, as revealed by our question in the press conference yesterday to Ruben Amorim, he starts, and it's an unchanged 11 for Manchester United from the Manchester derby. I am pretty shocked at that. I think Zirkzee did enough when he came on in the derby to start this game, and Amorim spoke very glowingly about him in the press conference. And I think how many 90-minute performances where Alejandro Garnacho makes the wrong decision after the wrong decision can he continue to start in? We need goals, and Højlund and Garnacho seem to only score against Leicester. We need better up front. Up here is where the United fans are, and it did sell out, but there's actually quite a few empty seats because of the amount of issues with transport, which is so annoying. Like transport getting into the stadium, I don't get why they make it so difficult, because I know there's a lot of United fans here that have come out to see United. Lyon was buzzing earlier because of transport issues. It's not good. Time to put in a very big performance. And we are off in the Groupama Stadium. Come on, Manchester United. Had a great opportunity and it's a really poor miss. I know he's super low on confidence, but you just cannot be missing. Literally every single time Onana touches the ball, the whole stadium is just in boos. I think he's lapping it up though, to be honest with you. I think he's lapping it up though, to be honest with you. Dude. Just cannot keep hold of the ball. Lyon are playing us off the park at the moment. Please, Bruno! Harry! In the summer, comment down below, would you loan Højlund perhaps to the Serie A, or would you just sell? Take the risk and sell? Because there are Serie A clubs interested. I don't know. I think there is a player deep down in there, but I think it's another one who needs a change of environment. I'd loan him personally. Why is Matchday so good? I cannot believe what I've just seen. I'm very far away, but it looks like Onana has just made an absolute howler. United's game plan of sitting in tight and wasting time, I assume, is now going to change a little bit because we have to get a goal back in this game. We struggle to score as it is. We do not want to be in a deficit. I mean, there's having low confidence, and then there's just having no words. This is probably one of the worst 35 minutes I've seen. I mean, there would still be weaknesses. Of course, there would still be weaknesses. But this United team levels up big time if they have an elite striker in there. I feel sorry for Rasmus. I actually genuinely feel sorry for him because he's just out of his depth. I think this move was too soon for him, and I think he massively needs a loan. Massively. Leny Yoro gets Manchester United back into the game completely against the run of play. Lyon have been absolutely dominating United, but Leny Yoro comes up with a goal. That is a lifeline, that is a serious lifeline, and I'm so happy for Leny because his performances have deserved that, and of course it's one of the defenders. Of course it is, because our attackers don't like scoring in a month for Sundays, but Leny Yoro gets Manchester United back into the game.
C'est la mi-temps sur le score de 1 partout entre le Lyonnais et Manchester United.
It's half time. I'm going to make it short and sweet with some half-time thoughts. Simply, the spine of the team is the most important, and Manchester United have a goalkeeper that just is nowhere near the level needed. way too many mistakes. Casemiro just cannot cover enough ground. In slower games, he can do a job, but he's just not. We're playing a back five and two defensive midfielders, and they've still got way too much space in midfield and are dominating our midfield. I mean, Ugarte hasn't been great either, but Casemiro has stood out to me as just not being able to cover enough space. And then Rasmus Højlund, possibly the worst half of football I've seen from a number 9 at United. I mean, if that was Martial, he would receive pelted. Mason Mount was be sat on the bench thinking, please get me on. Leny Yoro thoroughly deserved that goal. And no massive celebration, balls back, composed, let's get playing again and let's forget about what just happened. Leny Yoro's got a big future ahead of him, and he's the bright light in the darkness right now. The second half is underway. Come on, Bruno. The second half is underway. Come on. Oh. You know, we've got quite a few good centre-backs. At this point, generally just put Leny Yoro up front. Maybe we should trial him up front because he looks like our only attacking threat at this moment in time. Honestly, it's about time that Joshua Zirkzee enters the pitch. He should have started. He should have come on in half-time. Nusa Mazraoui has been absolutely excellent tonight. His defending is just, honestly, it's holding our team together. Mason Mount is now on the pitch for Ugarte. While Mason Mount's been injured, literally nobody is taking a hold of one of them number 10 roles and made themselves a permanent starter that is quality. So if Mason Mount can stay fit, there is 100% a position for him there. He's getting very angry down there. Mason Mount just pushed someone, but I like that, showing a bit of fire. Garnacho then in the crossing from Dorgu. I feel like he should have done better, but it was a very good save from the keeper on the half volley. Lacazette. If I'm a Lyon player, Lacazette has had 2 good opportunities now. I mean, we've had a few opportunities as well. Dorgu has been putting some good crosses in, but Colby on the ball. United build some decent attacks, but just that final ball. Cross from Bruno, good cross. Somewhat Joshua Zirkzee, Kobbie Mainoo, by the way, Kobbie Mainoo, the bravery of that header, we've missed it in the final third. Bruno Fernandes, a fantastic unselfish cross, and Joshua Zirkzee, like a proper number 9, puts it in the back of the net with a very good header. Joshua Zirkzee. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee points over to Ruben Amorim, and taps his head. Ruben Amorim absolutely glowed about Joshua Zirkzee in his press conference, and Joshua Zirkzee repays it with a fantastic goal. My 2-1 prediction looks like it's coming in. This is why you go for a win, Ryan. 18th minute.
1-1 for most of the games.
18th minute, 2-1.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Onana's got to go. I'm sorry, Onana's got to go. We have to buy a new goalkeeper in the summer. Like, there's just no doubt about it.
Hi Leny, congratulations on your first goal for Manchester United. What do the team need to do to win this back at Old Trafford? What do you need to improve on from tonight's game?
Yeah, I think we did well tonight. We can try to not concede this last goal and go with the win. But if we did well defensively, we need to be better with the ball, I think, and we'll try to be better in the Trafford.
Well, everyone, that is us officially wrapped up. I am knackered. Got a little Leny Yoro interview in there, and also managed to get a question into Joshua Zirkzee about his header and his celebration, where he pointed and then pointed to the bench. I'll insert it here because I thought it was a really interesting answer.
Josh, when you scored that header, it was a great header by the way. You pointed to your head and then pointed to the bench. What was that for?
I did a bit of training. It was the exact way I trained my headers past week with Carlos and Mason and Chris. So it was, if you want to call it coincidence, but for it to happen this way was very nice.
United should have won that. They should have won it. It was quite, Lyon were good. Don't get me wrong, it was quite an even match, but we had multiple chances to win it. I mean, they did as well. Lacazette had a few sitters that he missed, but just some individual mistakes as well cost us. We could have been sailing into Old Trafford 2 or 3-0 up. I spoke a lot about it in my post-match review on the United stand, but to put it bluntly, Binday needs to start, Zirkzee needs to start. We need to get intelligent footballers on the pitch who know how to move the ball. My man of the match is either Mazraoui or Leny Yoro. Mazraoui just walked past me as I was going on about how good he is defensively. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. I'm just going to fully wrap it up. United will win at Old Trafford, and there is slow progression, even though it feels like there's not. Summer transfer window is crucial spine of the team. Brian, what are we doing now?
Yeah, walking. Struggling to get, we couldn't get an Uber, so managed to get a Bolt. The first one cancelled, this one's 5 minutes away.
I thought I was going to have a piggyback back to the hotel in this rate. An hour walk.
An hour piggyback? No,
yep. What is going to happen next Thursday?
We're going to win 2-1. United win, easy.
Right, we'll leave it at that.
Well, give me yours.
What?
What do you think?
I've already said. I think we're going to win, but I said 2-1 today, and I was getting so happy with that. And then if Binday starts, then I reckon we'll win 2-0. 2-0 at United at Old Trafford. We're not conceding.
People said we weren't going to concede today, and we conceded.
We're not going to.
Onana's literally going to start.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Get in the comments, what do you think? The quality of this is like I'm filming it on a DVD player from 2003. Right, bye.